Hey guys, what's up? It's me, JW. It's been quite a while since I last did my vlog. It's been almost 2.5 years, well, at least over 2 years. Last time I did it, I was several thousand kilometers farther south than I am now, and it was approximately 40 degrees centigrade warmer outside than it currently is. I moved back to Finland in end of November, start of December in 2016, and I started my gig as a security consultant at F-Secure in January 2017. For the past 2 years, I've been doing very interesting gigs, and due to conflict of interest, mainly because we sold security training, consulting, and so forth, I did not want to bother with the hassle of clearing every blog post and every tutorial with our team so that we could check whether I was potentially spilling information that could be considered things we want to sell instead of give away for free, what could be provided on the F-Secure blog and instead of my own blog and so forth. So I just took a step back. In addition to these legitimate business concerns, I was also unfortunately struck with depression and burnout. And these are not things that were set in motion by the gig at F-Secure. These were things that have been brewing inside me for the good part of 15 years, most of my IT career. And I finally realized that the main thing that was at fault here was actually my relationship with the business of consulting. And I wrote a lengthy blog post about it, and basically it boils down to I want to help people, I want to make the world more secure, and I don't care if you're paying me or not. Of course, business doesn't work like that, so it's either I conform to the business and be okay with people selling my expertise, or I change the business. And in this case, I decided to not alter the business but rather exchange it for something else. Starting in less than a week, on the 1st of February 2019, I will be starting my career as a government official. I will be joining forces with the Finnish CERT, the Computer Emergency Response Team, which is nowadays called National Cybersecurity Center of Finland. And I will be there doing incident management and incident coordination along with my team. And the good thing about it is that every single person in Finland is actually going to be paying for my salary, or whatever it's officially called, because I'm going to get paid from taxes. So I can just focus on what I'm good at. And this transition from private sector consulting to now, for these past few weeks that I have been effectively unemployed, except that I've been already assigned into office, so I'm just in this limbo. These have been really, really interesting because I have been able to focus on my mental well-being, and I've seen a surge in the energy I have outside of work. Well, obviously outside of work, because I haven't been at work. But like the hobby projects, the hey, I want to hack something together just because I thought about this. And also all of the things I've been thinking about that would be great material for me to publish as either blog posts in text form or vlog posts in this kind of way, in video format. And it's been really refreshing to see how well I have been able to get back on that horse, or so to speak, because I have spoken to a few other colleagues who have also suffered from either and or depression and burnout, and it has taken them years before they have been able to get back and start doing any hobby projects related to whatever they were used to doing. So I'm really glad that I have gotten that initial injection of enthusiasm, at least. And I have a bunch of good ideas, at least I think they are good ideas, on what sort of vlogs I would do. Mainly because when I was doing the path to OSCP, I was doing both. I was doing the vlogs, which were the main method of transmitting information, and then basically the blog posts attached to them were show notes. So you could follow the entire path to OSCP from videos alone, but you would get a better experience if you also read up on those blog posts. But it would be slightly reduced experience, I would guess, if you only looked at the blog posts, because I was referencing stuff I was talking about in the actual video. So instead of continuing with this sort of method, I'm going to continue posting text-based blog articles on. I have basically two sections now on the blog. One is curated links, which is basically sort of like, well, curated links. Like if I see cool things in my news feeds or Twitter or in different chats, I pick out the most interesting ones after I've actually read the article or the link and whatever, and then I write a short description of why this is relevant to me and why I think that this should be brought to the general knowledge. That's one form of content that I'm doing, and I'm actually going to do those on a monthly basis in LinkedIn as separate posts, because LinkedIn and links to outside doesn't work that well. So I'm doing them as JW Cyber News per month. And I'm going to, yeah, and also articles, actually, like opinion, like op-ed type of things, like my opinion posts and technical information and career development sort of things. Those are going to be in written form, because I like to articulate in written form, and I like to pick the specific words very carefully when I'm doing those. And then these video posts would be a tad more personal. These would be sort of, as now, off the cuff explanations of what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, and not sort of long, fully researched and fully articulated theses, but rather, hey, this is what I'm feeling like, and this I felt like I should share with you. And similar to what I did with Path to OSCP, is I would keep the editing to a bare minimum so that these don't become a burden on me. I might be doing stuff on the YouTube app, like live streaming things, if I come up with a good idea of what I could do and so forth. So yeah, hi, I'm sort of back. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for subscribing all these years. Thank you for all the good positive vibes I've been getting face to face and online from all of you guys who've watched my videos. Thanks.